Thank you.
Well, you promised to explain everything. Where should we start?
I don't know.
Perhaps you can tell me how much you knew about your father's childhood and his youth before you made the film.
Yeah, it was kind of a actor studio work for all my life. So I didn't have to work so much to know who he was, because I really know him very well. So maybe I had to get rid of him playing him. In fact, because he was directing me and I was playing him, it was too much. So I had to find a way to be my father without being my father and being myself. It was very difficult. Yeah.
Was he a very demanding director in terms of your performance?
Yeah, no, he let the actors being very free, you know. He's a real director. Like he does only one take always. He says that if we do a second take, it's not so spontaneous. So he wants the magic of the first take. So, and he's very hard sometimes. No, he's like screaming a lot and very nervous and sometimes it's very horrible and sometimes it's so beautiful. It's he's a real artist working, you know, because I know him as a father, and it was the first time I really, because I've been in his movie in Santa Sangre when I was 8, but it wasn't the same thing. I was a little child, but as an adult, to discover him as a director, it was incredible.
I don't understand how it works, one take. I mean, what if you screw it up?
No, we do it the second time, but he's not happy if there's a second take. He's like, what the fuck, a second take?
His own acting is kind of like that, very intense.
Yeah, it's very intense. You know, he says that his movie, he did everything on purpose, that everything looks like a theater. He doesn't believe in like realistic movies, because he says it's a movie. So why do we have to tell to the people that it's real? It's not real. So he did it on purpose. And
yes.
He comes from the theater, because in the 60s he did like 200 pieces of theater. He was first a theater director before being a movie director.
And how?
So we can see that, you know, there's the
the
ninjas.
Stage hands.
Yeah, it's like inspired by the no theater.
And also circus and mime.
Yeah, because he grew up with clowns, and so he was in contact with clowns a lot. Yeah, really.
Shows.
Yeah.
And yourself, what training did you get? Any formal training?
I lost 10 kilos for the. No, I have it again, but I'm going to lose it again. And no, I study mime, like marionetas. I don't know. Puppets. I talked with his old friends, like 80 years old friends, like, yeah, your father was like this, and it was very interesting. And I read a lot of books that he read, like when he was this age, all his poets, and I saw all his old movies he loved, like Freaks of Todd Browning,
yes.
the werewolf, Dracula. So I was submerged in his universe. Yes.
Les Enfants du Paradis.
Les Enfants du Paradis. Yes, he was crazy about this movie. Yeah.
It's my favorite movie.
Yeah.
And obviously it's not a realistic film, but did he take liberties with the truth? I mean, can we assume from this film that he really did chop down his grandmother's tree?
Yes, everything is true, but he transformed it as a poetic way. But everything in the movie is true. Everything. Yeah.
Okay, your turn. What do you want to know? Just put your hand up and shout.
I am shy too, so you can be shy and ask a question. You know, between shies, we can talk. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has the film been presented in Chile yet, was the question.
Yes, I think it was presented in Chile like 2 weeks ago. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I heard that the people were really touched. Yes, yeah.
Because for Chilean people, we know the voice, so we have kind of an idea what is going on more or less with part of the fantasy, so I can relate to part of the jokes. I don't know if you would like to explain the joke when this Stella decided that she's gonna grab him not for the hand, because I think that there is a joke with the saying in Spanish that when a woman have a lot of control of his boyfriend or couple, hold him from a special.
From the balls, yeah. No, but the Stella Diaz character, she was really like that. She was like a man, in fact, and my father did well, he transformed this woman. But I saw videos of her, and she's very masculine. She's like with glasses and talking like that with her. She ended her life with a voice like that, and she died of I think it was a cancer, yes, of the throat. And but I think she died like 10 years ago. Yeah.
What date did your father leave Chile?
Sorry.
What date did your father leave Chile?
My father left Chile in 1953 to Paris. Now he's writing the third part of the movie when he goes to Paris and meets the surrealists André Breton, Marcel Marceau. But I'm not going to say what he's doing, but it's very interesting.
Will you be the star?
Yeah. I'm still going to be my father. Yes.
So he's still happy. That's good. Anybody else? Yeah.
Is he going to make more movies?
Yeah. I just said that he's going to do the third part. But after that, his plan is to do the Sons of El Topo also. Yeah, he you know, he didn't do movies in 22 years, so now he has a lot of energies.
And tell us about the other things he does, because he doesn't just make movies, right?
Yeah, he writes comics. He draws also. He do painting with his wife Pascal, who did the costumes, and she does the colors, and he does the drawings, and they're selling their paintings. So I say to him, give me a painting, please. I have to sell one for me. I need to eat.
You're busy too. You were telling me beforehand you're living in Mexico City and about to open your own cinema.
Yeah. I'm going to open a cinema, like a very special cinema with an independent movie, horror movie, commercial movie, and a like classical movie with an old projector, and a healthy restaurant, a gallery of cinema, and very rare movies. Because I see like 1 or 2 movies per day, so I'm really obsessed with cinema. And I'm writing a movie also, my first feature movie, because I need to do it. So
and you did the music for this film.
And I did the music for this film. Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, it was like 5 months of my life for this movie, in fact, because it was 2 months of I go here because there's people like my father teach me that, like you have to for everybody here, and when you talk, you have to talk for the last person in the But I have a mic, so it's okay. I forgot what I was saying.
About the score.
The score. So it was two months of playing this movie and 3 months of composing the score. It was so much music, and he likes music in each scene. So I was seated with him, and he said, "All right, I want music from here to here, and from here to here and here." And I was with my notebook, writing a lot. And it was so hard. It was too much work.
And he tells you the mood, or leaves that to you?
Yeah. He said, "No, I want power here, and I want something soft." And he doesn't like he says the Walt Disney style, where you put the music who goes with the scene. He likes music, for example, tragical music with a very funny scene. Yeah.
I love the score.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes.
How was the well, felicidades, hermosísimo, es inspirador.
Muchas gracias.
How was for the family to be involved in this project? I'm a psychoanalyst, and when I see the movie, I see the genealogy of the family in a way, and the breaking up with the tradition at an individual but at a collective level as well. And I wonder how was that for the family to be involved in a project of such creation. If you can comment on that.
Maybe for the people.
Yeah, thanks. So the questioner is from a psychoanalyst, and she's talking about how this is a film about the genealogy of the family and made by a family, and what
How was for the family to be involved in this creation?
Well, all my life, I heard that my grandfather was a horrible person, and my father suffered a lot with him. So after 87 years, he did a work on it. So yeah, it was strong for him, because when we did the last scene with my brother, Brontis, for me it was so hard to hit my brother. My father was saying, hit him, for real. It was horrible, and my poor brother. But after the scene, he was like, we did it, finally. I waited for this all my life. So he was so happy, he dreamed about that all his life. And it was strong for us too, because it was like something was healing in the family. After the movie, I shaved my hair in front of an audience, a big audience, because we did the last scene of the movie we shot was the scene in the circus. So at the end, I shaved my hair and I said, I'm not Alejandro anymore. And I went to the desert. I buried my hair in the desert, and I did a lot of ceremonies to get rid of my father. It was very strong, and I felt that I was renacido, how we say? Reborn. Yeah, and my life changed completely. And now I have a child. I have a 3 months baby. yeah.
So you said when you were kicking your brother in that final scene, your father felt a sense of catharsis for this, like he was releasing all this negative energy to his father. Would this film be a poetic forgiveness for his father then, in some sense?
would this film be a poetic forgiveness towards his father?
Yeah, because he transformed everything. You see, at the end, he says, you left Paris and you didn't cry when he died, and so he changed everything at the end. We can heal with the art. That's what he's saying, no? So we can use art and heal our árbol genealogical tree. So yes, it's a poetic way to heal the family.
He also thanks his father in that scene for giving him everything by giving him nothing.
Yes.
I assume your own childhood was kind of the opposite.
Yeah, it was the opposite. But because when my father wouldn't be who he is with a gentle father, I think. All his, you can see in all his movies, he has a lot of anger with in his art, no? And with the years, now he's being more calm and more peaceful. He's finding the peace in him now. And you see in El Topo, I don't know if, I'm sure a lot of people, you saw it. There's the cowboy, the black cowboy, El Topo, and the little son. So the son was him, and El Topo was his father. So it started there. His father was in all his movies, and the master always in the Holy Mountain, for example, it was his father. In Santa Sangre, the horrible father, it was his father. Yeah. So So finally, it's finished. Yeah.
Time to move on.
I love Peru. Cusco, Lima. Sí. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So the question is about the process of making the film in the form of magical realism, how that's communicated to his collaborators.
No, he improvises. He doesn't prepare anything. So I don't know what he's going to shoot. I arrive on the set and he says, all right, come here, and you go here, and you do that, and he improvises in the moment. So it's very spontaneous. Nothing is drawn. You know, a lot of directors, for example, me, I always draw my shots, but he doesn't do that. And no one knows what he's doing. One day, the cinematographer installed the trailers before he arrived. And he arrived on the set and he was really pissed off. No, you have to wait for me first. I decided, and then you put the trailers. And he's improvising everything. So the magic están haciendo. I'm sorry about my English. It's like kind of bad. No, not reborn. Está naciendo. It's being born in the moment.
Anybody else? Yeah,
Sorry.
in the white.
Well and not well, but I prefer not to talk about that. It's like, yeah. No, but Doyle. Everyone says that Doyle is a horrible person. It's not true. He's a wonderful person. I like a lot Christopher Doyle. They say that he's a drunk man, horrible, and no, but it's not true.
He's an artist. Yes, sir.
The life of my grandfather. I know the life of my grandfather, who was he escaped from the pogroms in 19th century, and he went to Argentina and in un burro. I don't know how you say.
Donkey.
A donkey and a Bible. He went to Chile, atravesando, crossing the Andes, Los Andes, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my grandfather was born there, but he was kind of a saint, my grandfather, no? But I don't know what happened exactly to my grandfather. Yeah.
Yes.
Ah. Like playing or watching the movie? Playing. Well, the circus was really fun because it was in front of a real audience. There was like 5,000 people, and it was very fun to do it. The clown scene, and the scenes also when we walk in one line was very fun to do too. Yeah, and there's so much scenes, like, incredible. It was very fun to do.
Are there any scenes that you shot that you regret are not in the film?
Everything is in the film.
Yeah?
I think yes. Yeah.
Wow.
What was the first of your father's films that you saw, and how old were you?
The first film that I saw of my father was The Holy Mountain, and I was 5. Yeah. Yes. No, but he was I saw everything when I was a child. My father was collecting a lot of video cassettes. And there was like horror movies, porn movies with monsters. There was everything, like people eating. I don't even tell you what. And he said, "Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't look at those movies." And of course, I was a child. Yeah. So I saw everything. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. About my feature, I'm writing a horror movie. A horror movie with everything that we like in horror movies, like witches, zombies, mystical samurais, killers, rock and roll, jukebox, bikers. I'm putting everything in this movie.
Yeah.
The last scene was shot in reverse. Yes, he did it in purpose. Yes, because I think, well, he didn't tell me, but I think, because I know him, that he was aspired by aspirado.
Inspired.
No, aspirado, absorbed by his past, but he was going back.
Why is the boat purple?
You know, when I was a kid, I grew up and everything was violet in my house. The pillows, the car, the clothes, everything, because he was in his he decided that he was going to dress in just one color, and everything was going to be one color. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was ashamed to walk with him in the streets. I was like, "Give me my hand." Yeah. But my favorite color now is it's violet too. Yeah, so.
We better. I see people are losing their shyness, but I think let's say 3 more questions, okay? One here.
Gracias.
English questions.
Yeah. Well, he prefers film, but it's more expensive. So, and this movie was done with very little money, and he asked for a lot of people in Kickstarter to help him. So the half of the money for the movie was done with Kickstarter, and he says, "All right, I can't build a city in the who looks like the 50s, so I'm going to do it like a theater." You know, he had a lot of ideas. Yeah, he was very inventive. I think the next movie he's going to have more money, but. Sorry, you know, I'm in jet lag and I forgot your question.
Digital.
Yeah, digital. But today I saw the movie and there was something weird in the image. It was very digital today. Usually it's not like that. Maybe it's the projector. I don't know what. But you know, in the TV sometimes you put a TV, it's like very digital, and I have to change the presets. And I think maybe you should try to change the presets. Yes.
We'll look at that for the next show.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
About what I do, I direct. Yeah, he inspired me a lot, but I'm very inspired with Buñuel also, with Fellini, with a lot of directors like John Waters. I have so much directors, not only my father, but yeah, I'm inspired by him, of course. Maybe with the freedom of, you know, I don't care about what people think. If I want to put something very shocking, I'm going to put it. You know, I don't want to do art for people who are not sensible to. Well, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you understood. Yeah.
Yes. Last question.
I think 3. Yeah.
3 in total, or
yeah,
3
3
more?
in total. No, there's one more. I think it's going to be him when he goes to Paris, Mexico, and and that's all.
I feel like maybe we should finish by you stripping off and being surfing over the audience.
Yes. In fact, let's do it. Yeah. But thank you very much. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.